Okay, so would you like a very quick framework how to get most out of all action that you do and stop wasting time and kind of reinventing the wheel all over and over again, and basically get out of this trap of implementing new tactics and experimenting and just, you know, getting a few steps ahead and then just falling many steps back and looking for the next quick solution. So I will share with you a super powerful 3-step system that is so simple and so obvious, but most people miss it. So this is a real key, and when you get the width of this solution, it will blow your mind. So this is a way of not only looking at marketing, not only looking at sales, but looking at all areas of your business and all activities you have in your business. If you're a solopreneur, if you have a big group of people that you're managing, how all of these actions and activities can come together and support each other in such much more powerful way. So come along. So basically what we do when we look at content or we look at, you know, tactics, we say like this tactic will give you this kind of result, and maybe the tactic actually did at some point. You know, there are a lot of tactics that increased, you know, created five-figure businesses or 6-figure or 7-figure business or whatever, but actually the reason it created those businesses was because of the context that this tactic was used. So let me explain. It's not just use a lot of weird words without kind of getting anywhere. So say a tactic of Facebook ads is a great tactic, it works. The reason it works is because it's in a framework of a business that has a clear message, that has a clear target audience, that has a clear product that they bring to the market. And if you are to explain all this in our Facebook ad, you know, it becomes very long. But we need to draw this out into explain where we're actually at when we're sharing this. So I will show you a very simple example of this. Let's get here. Yeah, here we are. So here is a context. Here's a system. And this is the Dadpreneur Revolution business system. And it's a 9-step framework. So what we're talking about here right now is, you know, here we have 9 different components. And with each on every these components, there are more modules of training and experience. And the power here, you can look at everywhere. You can look at, for example, the funnel. So there are a lot of people building funnels these days, and a lot of people do not get any results from these funnels. And the reason is that you don't know where this funnel is in the big picture. So if you have a funnel, but you don't have the first 3 steps, for example, you don't have the foundation where you are working is boosted, you have an engaged client, you know where they are, and you have an ecosystem, basically product system that is outrageous, that is super excellent, and just cannot refuse, then the funnel doesn't matter. But when you know the value you provide through the boosted you part, when you know the client, what their dreams and their needs are, and when you know that this product that you have is the best product for the available, then the funnel becomes very much easier to kind of introduce your offer with. But the point here is to always bring back the bigger picture where we are at in the communication, in the marketing, and also if you're working with a team or whatever aspect it is, what is the big picture? Why are you having these tactics, this activity? Why are you working to optimize becoming more effective? What is the big picture? And as soon as we show that, we zoom out, as we do here, we see all these kind of 9 modules, and like, aha, I can become a part of that. And usually most businesses actually skip the bottom. You know, they kind of have some kind of product idea, and then they build build a product or service in that, and they start selling it. But it's actually no system supporting that. So then when it doesn't work, there is no framework of evaluating. But any kind of context, the system is built to be able to understand what is working, what is not working. So here we have the publications on top left here. So that's our where we publish our ideas, where we create content, and we kind of build our authority platform. And what we do here is actually we just draw out the information that we have in the middle, in the bottom here, engaged client. We actually know what these people want. We know what they desire. We know what they dream about. So we put that in the context of a publication. It means, aha, it actually makes these two makes each other better. And so whenever you work in this framework, when you work with the context of things, each part that you develop becomes so much stronger, so much better. So it's never end up in the situation that you try a tactic and you waste it because it makes another part better. And So that's a very, I hope it makes sense. And the point of it is to do things that are connected. So for example, with Engage Client, we have the avatar. We identify who is the target client, who is the individual that loves your product, that everything you build for, that is for this person. So when you're there, you can also go up to the top right here. What is like the wow, the amazing delivery that just blows their mind? How does that look? We know this information, we can talk to these people, and when we get to know that, we also get to know how to create an ecosystem of products and services that will amaze them. And at the same time, we also get the stories that they want to tell themselves or that they are already telling themselves. So everything really comes together in a very beautiful and super simple way. So the 3 steps to sum up, it's to start with something, to have a context. Start with the context, the big picture. Zoom in, for example, zoom into the wow delivery, the awesome delivery that you want to give to your clients. And from that stage, what does that awesome delivery contain? And for example, that's like, it's awesome, effective value delivery. That's the one part in the wow delivery, the value delivery in the wow delivery, right? So when you speak about that, and then again, how does that relate to, say, partnerships? So then you go to partnerships, like who want to become a partner with you, who would benefit about being in an environment where the clients get this amazing delivery. So that's how they're connected. So always connect all the dots, because otherwise we're just looking for the quick solution, and the quick solution never works. It's the whole system that makes it work. Okay, thank you. Enjoy.